hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer.
What is going on, entertainment? So I'm coming out with another video. We talking Hollywood hot topics, y'all. You know, I was thinking, I'm like, I could have really been in sequester right now. Like, what that boy from the Pink Teacup be saying, damn it, Anna. Like, that's all I was thinking of today. I'm like, I really could have been sequestered for BB right now. I shouldn't be telling y'all that, but I don't give a crap. You feel me? So it's like, it still feels a bit of a way. I still feels a bit of a way. I really do. Okay. Now, anyways, we're doing Hollywood hot topics, you guys. Before I get started, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what y'all think about this video. First thing I wanted to get into, you guys, it looks as if TeeTee, which is DDG's sister, did reply back to Chrisean Rock as to what she said about the boyfriend. If y'all don't know, DDG's sister's boyfriend has said that he was sort of scared of Chrisean around the prom situation and how she's scary, and you know, he's scared of her, basically trying to be funny. And Chrisean saw the clip. I don't think, though, you know what, this whole situation, y'all, is so petty. It's so stupid. I really do not think Chrisean watched that clip. Check out my previous video. I do not think she watched that clip. I think a lot of fans are feeding her stuff that is not true. So she's reacting to misinformation. That's what it's given to me. So it's like, you got to be careful of who's telling you stuff, Chrisean, because I do not think it was that deep to go in that much. Now, DDG's sister basically read her on live as a reason. I'm not going to lie. Like, say what you want about that DDG, but that sister, she's an eloquent young lady. The way she spoke about it, the way she enunciated her words, like, that is an eloquent young lady.
Threatened you, didn't she? He said she was gonna fight you when she seen you, or something like that.
I don't think I got that far into the clip. I don't know. That's what I heard though. That's what people were saying.
How do you don't want nobody to be scared of you, right? You don't want to have that masculine energy, but then you go on the internet and act like a boy. Only niggas do that. Only niggas sit there and be like, oh, I'm gonna beat you up when I see you. Pretty girls don't fight. Okay, pretty girls don't sit there and talk about fighting. That's just like, it's nonsense. You can't act like that and expect people to respect you as a woman.
She's funny. She says it's nonsense. But she's not telling no lies. She's telling 100% truth. Because I just feel like with this whole situation, as dumb as it is, she's proving their point. They're saying they're scared of you. She's scared at it. She's scared. And you literally proved it right. You literally proved them right. Because you threatening to squabble them. And it's like, no shade to that boy. Because like I said, I don't too much follow them. I just got on Twitch, y'all. Just know you. I am going to be live on Twitch, you guys, by the way. Giving y'all heads up. I'm going to be live on Twitch. No shade to them. But the boy, like, come on now. You really going to get somebody on that boy? Really? It looked like he'd never been in a fight a day in his life. That curly fro doesn't look like it's ever been punched, twirled, dipped, dabbed. Like, come on now. Like, really, Chrisean? Him?
That's just not how it works. She's sending someone after him? She said that? Because shit, I got somebody for her too.
Oh!
If she said that. If she didn't, then I don't have anybody. But if she did say that, then I do have somebody. That's just...
TeeTee, who you got for her? It's giving Hallie. No, I don't think so. But, you know, I think she should be careful with the threats back. Because LA is very small. You could easily run into her. And the last thing you need is Chrisean breaking your face. Because it's like, you're too pretty of a girl. And like you said, TeeTee, she gives masculine energy.
She had men to handle him. Man, Aries can't get handled. He do the handling. Thing I just don't understand is how wouldn't you take that as a joke?
Especially
she was just on a show where she beat people up. It was like, you get what I'm saying? And then they make a joke of, oh, I'm scared because she knows how to fight. That should be a compliment. Well, I don't understand.
Right, you can't be scary and then be mad when people say they're scared, especially when we joking. I fear no man. I fear God. You know, but it is what it is. Bills get paid at the end of the back. At the end of the day, at the end of the back.
No.
Okay, now DDG did give him a call to find out what's really, really going on, and has some words of advice for the boy. Okay, the TeeTee boy.
Like when I taught my internet beef 101 class, I said it's no win that you can.
I'm gonna stop it right here. Wait a minute. DDG has courses. See, I'm doing it wrong. I'm gonna start selling courses. Are you serious? Oh, he probably talking about streaming university. Okay. I had to think about it because I'm like, wait a minute. He sells courses because I could teach y'all a thing or two. Okay, like wow. Okay.
Get off of beefing with a girl. It's like
That's what I'm saying.
It's no way you can win. Literally.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
why I'm taking the approach I'm taking, where I'm kind of just like, laughing about it and shit, calling it a day. Because there's nothing I can do. It's literally nothing I can do.
I'm not gonna lie, like if let's just say Aiden gave you a call. And I ain't gonna lie, my money on Chrisean though. Keep it a buck. That's all I'm saying, bro. I'm just
Come on, Gabe.
okay. The whole situation I think is just very dumb. It's stupid. It's so petty. And I think it's really because Chrisean right now is at an all-time defense. The internet is literally on her ass. So it's like her reaction, it was unwarranted because of the circumstances. I really do not think she watched that clip fully before she even reacted to it. Now, there was a live of her that she did go live in response to this and basically says that she doesn't deal with niggas and that she has niggas for that, which I don't think the situation's that deep for it to go there, one. And then two, she also feels as if people are using her name for clickbait, and she says she's a household name. Now, we're going to use terms properly. Household name is crazy. The thing is with this internet, like, you know what I hate about, like, I'm not going to say new generation. What I hate about the internet as of 2025, it takes very little for you to have a name, and it irritates the shit out of me. Like, you no longer have to have no talent. You no longer have to be, like, good at something. You just have to exist, and, like, you're somebody. And it's like, it's so irritating because it never used to be like that. You had to used to work and put in the time, years, to be somebody. But it's like now people are like, they want to be a content creator. Like, let me tell y'all something. Like, I hate that. Like, it irritates me. And that's coming from somebody who does it. It irritates me because it's like, that shouldn't be like, I need to or I want to do it. It's something that, like, it should become a part of your life. Y'all get what I'm saying? It sounds so crazy to say, but it's like, it shouldn't be something that is so heavily pursued. It should be something that, like, you're such a personality that you kind of get brought into it or you kind of get thrown into it. Y'all see what I'm saying? It sounds crazy as hell, but the girls that get it, get it. Okay, now let's talk Cardi B. She dropped the album cover and also the release date. Y'all, she would release it days after my birthday. Okay, now the rollout, I did not like that promo video. I talked a little bit about it on the after show. I did not like that promo video. It gave off very much cheap. It gave off Macy's. It gave off Bloomingdale's. Sorry, B. Simone. You can't afford it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was given a little bit of that when it comes to the promo video. Now, this cover art, I love it. It gives me Devil Meets Prada, mixed with a little bit of Illuminati, mixed with a little bit of, I'm cool with my label now, so I'm finna represent a little bit of the dark side so my music could get pushed out more. No shade. Like, I really, really like this album cover. Like, I think it's creative. I feel like it gives a lot of high fashion. And the title of the album is called Am I Drama? And to me, this gives a little nod to Devil Wears Prada. So it goes right with the album name. Now, the girls are saying she got inspiration from Scarlet Envy. She did an interview. I seen something from Drag Race then one of those fan pages talking about she got inspiration from Drag Race and the whole Scarlet Envy. There's a drag queen that said, "Am I the drama?" You know, that whole little shtick, right? Now, the album itself. Let's talk about singles on the album. I feel as if it's extremely lazy to have WAP be one of your singles on that album. Because now there's these reports saying Cardi B has now already sold millions in regards to the album before it's even released. To me, that's cheating. That's cheating. I don't give a about it. I feel like it's cheating. It's cheating. It's cheating. It's cheating. Sorry, it's cheating. WAP should not be on the album. It's cheating. That's like me uploading the old YouTube video. Like, that's lazy. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's like me recording a video. Like, I had a video up a year ago, and I just re-uploaded it because I didn't want to upload. Like, that's crazy. Not only will WAP be on the album, but also Up will be on the album. And I feel like she's grown so much more as a person since she's dropped those two singles. So it's like, why would you want to include that in a new era? I feel like as an artist, you should move as an era. Every album or project that you drop should be an era, including WAP and Up in this new era that she's about to head in. You're interweaving and you're interwoven two eras together, which to me isn't going to benefit her. I don't think it's smart the way that it's being done. I don't think it's even in her control, to be honest. But I don't like it, and I don't agree with it. I just feel like it's a little bit of cheating to me. But the album cover, 10 out of 10. Anybody who says anything different, you're nitpicking. I don't give a fuck. Okay? I don't give a fuck. She looks absolutely gorgeous. Okay? It doesn't look to the point where you don't get the point of the album. To me, the album name and the album cover, it got to go together. If it don't, you just end up looking crazy. And the reason why I say I don't think it's under her control is because we already seen online how she called out her label and the problems that she was having with her label. So who knows if that was one of the problems that she was having with one of them, or having those two leading singles on the album. Not leading, but two tracks on the album. So there's that. Let me know what y'all think about the cover, though, and if it eats to y'all or not. Okay? Now let's talk Porsha. Porsha. Like, let me tell you something. I think I have an issue. Because when people are crying about stuff that I deem stupid, I laugh. And it's a problem. If it's about a death or something like harsh, I'm never going to laugh. But Porsha did a People magazine interview along with, like, you know, a rollout. Okay? Where, you know, the infamous throw the fire on the car walking away as if she's the victim, right? And during the interview, she got a little emotional. I'm not gonna lie, I laughed. I'm sorry.
It's lonely. I can't connect with other men. You know, it's like people trying to introduce me, but it's just, when it's not the same, it's not the same. So I'm gonna do it different this time. I'm gonna be alone until I'm whole. And then when I'm whole, then I will, you know.
I'm sorry. When I'm whole, then I can get my holes filled in. Porsha, like, come on. Like, to me, y'all be making fun of Candace for crying, but you're doing the same thing Candace be doing with the cry angle. Like, that's really pissing me off. Like, how dare you do that? We're going to hit you with the why would you do that? Because, I'm sorry. We're going to have to hit you with the why would you do that? Because this is ridiculous. Like, really?
Now, I know you ain't doing that. I can't believe you did this. That's why I don't tell you nothing. Because why you do that? Why I do what?
Why you do that? Because I do not think this situation, to me, requires all these tears. Of course, the divorce proceedings probably were not easy, but at the end of the day, Porsha lacks a lot of accountability. You put yourself in this situation, goddammit. You pursued the man. What you thought was going to happen. Like, you literally pursued a married man. Regardless if they were together or not, nothing is going to come good out of it. I don't care if they were separated for years, which it would have been worse, because why the y'all not getting a divorce? Y'all just separated for years. it's just no good karma is gonna come out of it. So it's like the tears to me, I don't have sympathy for. No. I feel like the sympathy to me was given more so with the situation with Cordell, because we all knew he was DL and he was controlling her and she was free from the shackles. That to me, I was sympathetic towards, because we all saw what was going on. Like, that man really was using her as a beard, allegedly. But in this situation, no, I can't feel sorry. I laugh, I'm sorry. Because Porsha, please, I ain't seen not one tear drop from her face.
Oh.
At that point, you patting the foundation.
Put myself back up so I don't make the same mistake again. When you go through a bad enough breakup, you're like, I don't like nobody. Like, you're like, I don't like nobody. I was sitting there, I was like, do I like women enough? Can I get with a woman? Like, who can come in and fill this book?
Oh, let a nigga have said that. Let a nigga have said that. It would have been an issue, girl. Let a nigga have said, do I like men? Like, the girls would have went in an uproar. You know what's crazy? Like, women can just turn gay when they're going through like a crisis relationship-wise. Nobody ever blinks an eye. Like, y'all don't find that a little weird? Like, nobody ever thinks like, that's odd. Why do you think now that you should be with a woman? But if y'all remember Housewives of Atlanta, when they went on a trip, I don't know what country they went to. I don't know what trip it was, but there was a trip where they had like a psychic reader or like somebody like that does like spiritual work or something to that effect. And they said that Porsha is not going to end up with a man and that she going to end up with a woman. So maybe you are onto something, Porsha. You might be onto something. Now, Bravo released a sneak peek for the Housewives of Atlanta reunion. Y'all, the recap is coming soon. Do not worry, you guys. I am going to be recapping the reunion for sure. But the recap is coming soon, you guys. I just have found the last few episodes pretty boring. I'm not going to lie to you. Pretty freaking boring, okay? Besides the, you little hobbit, that Brit said, I found it to be pretty boring, okay? Now, this is Porsha's reunion.
If you don't like me, that's fine. But, you know, watch your mouth.
Say what you want about Porsha, but she eats every time. Fashion game is her thing. I don't know why Porsha, you know what's crazy? Porsha likes to lean into like the Pampered by Porsha and the influencer stuff, but I really feel like she should lean more into fashion. 100%. Because I haven't seen Porsha with a bad fashion day yet on Atlanta Housewives. Let's talk about that. See, I could joke on her, but I'm going to give her her flowers when it's due. We've never seen her get a bad day. Bad wig, bad outfit, bad nothing. So it's like, I feel like career-wise, she should really lean into the fashions when it comes to that. Because it's like, when she tries to do the commentating and, you know, the Dish Nation type of stuff, a lot of people end up ripping on her because they feel like she's an ignorant person. But when it comes to the fashions, I feel like she's heavily reliable because she eats every time. I mean, look at the material. This is 10 out of 10. 100 out of 100. The theme looks like it's going to be like Golden Knights or something like that. Or like, I don't know, like they went to Grenada. Maybe Golden Grenada vibes. That's what it's given so far. The rest of the reunion looks, they are going to be dropping tomorrow. Y'all, the internet funny. So y'all see the cover for People, right? And the cover that she had for People where she mimicked Waiting to Exhale. A lot of people felt as if they picked the wrong movie because what happened to Porsha in the movie, the plots do not correlate. So I don't know why we're getting this, but nonetheless, she looked amazing. I will say that. She was fucking amazing. It's just the plots to me did not correlate at all. Like, y'all should have picked another movie. Somebody said in the comments, they should have picked Why Did I Get Married or Faith from Soul Food. I think Why Did I Get Married would have been perfect. That would have been even more perfect. They should have had her recreate the scene where Jill Scott was sitting at the table. And yeah, I call her Jill Scott. When Jill Scott was sitting at the table with the curly wig, and then she was like, it should have been that. And that to me, it would have ate. All right. Let me know what y'all think down below. I'm going to do a separate video of the whole Be Simone podcast because I did check it out. Stay tuned for Twitch tonight. stay tuned for Love Island recap tonight because, child, I think Alondrio goes home.
No, personal thing.